Okay, there's only one picture we look at here, and I have a zoom effect that I'm using with this keynote. So you'll have to pay close attention, or you can always rewind it if you want, I guess, and and look for cars, because cars are some sort of giveaway as to what time this this would have been happening or hasn't been repaired yet. And we'll start with Footscray. So this aerial picture of Footscray showing Nicholson Street running down to the right hand side with yeah, Nicholson Street running down there. I can't think of the others, but what we want to look at is the railway station. And if you look at the railway station, you'll notice that there's grass like a paddock there where the railway line should be, where the railway line was meant to have been built in something like 1875. But it says it's some sort of official opening, but not an official opening, like a greenfields opening. But have a look at this. We can see from that it's definitely a paddock in there. There's the signal box, there's the gantries, there's the platform, and there's the paddock, and there's the cars in the foreground. So is this the 1920s? I'm saying this is the 1920s, and we still don't have a railway line. So that's where Footscray's always been referred to as a dump, because it was the last place to be done up. Not even the last. So we have another look all over again, and you can see in the foreground here near Nicholson Street, all these buildings have fallen down. Everything looks dirty. It looks very unkept. And that's the railway tunnel that is open, the one that was being built in the 20s. So when was this opened? And when was this built? Because there's Bunbury Street Tunnel under there, under the road. I was aware this would be, well, the 30s, but we don't have the standard gauge yet. So what side? I can't work it out. And it's got the overpass here on the right, on the left. So let's have a look at how they dug it out. And we can see on the left here a little truck up the top shaking out all its rocks. So are they digging this mud out? They must be digging the mud out. They're digging all the boulders out because it's been filled up with this flood. And they're going to have to use the Rico. So there's ladders, old trucks, big lights, workmen. You know, can we still be sure that these are just this is the 30s or the 20s? I mean, it probably wouldn't have taken them long to get it out. Well, with the amount of workmen that do so much work in this day. And there's the girders coming with all the horses. Look how many horses are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 32 horses. And this is on the well, I can't work out what they're doing here. Bringing the railway line over to the right hand side to take it over the tunnel. See, what are they up off the top there? They bags of soil that they've used to hold down the netting. I mean, there's some big rocks in there. I'd like to know if they get rid of those with traction engines, steam traction engines. And there's the Bunbury Street Tunnel. And that's looking probably from Bunbury Street, looking down towards the well, that bridge I think is for the road that runs between Footscray Station and say like where the well, to Nicholson Street and beyond onto the other side. And see, that's the level crossing there for Nicholson Street, but it doesn't have the built over shops that they destroyed. Whereas the next one here, we see them digging it out with the swing gates. And here they are building a wall. Don't let advertising get in the way. Or was it tobacco was real that by then? It's hard to know what time frame this is. There's that bridge I was talking about. So you've got the railway line here that's been moved over. You've got a road bridge here. And then you'd have the Williamstown line behind us. And there it is, that bridge finished. But this again, I mean, this all would have been done while the actual Bendigo line, it's not open. There's grass there. So there's the houses. And there's I can't remember the name of that street. Look, those houses are being built now. So it's all mainly for the freight railways or the passenger lines that come out from underneath through Dynon over to Maribyrnong. This is all cement. See, yeah, look at this Bunbury Street Tunnel, wide open. What? When was this? There's a dredger. And that must be the old bridge, the old trestle bridge that they replaced with a metal bridge, which is what the horses might have been bringing. And here it is, complete under the underground picture. So back to this though. I mean, it's a paddock. There's no way known the railway line can be running through there with the cars there. And you can see it all the way down. But you see that there is a railway line operation happening here. You can see the train tracks over the top there. But is that when there's smoke stains on it? I don't know. I don't know. But it's a mystery, that one. I like that one. Over here now. So I've got the Tic Tac UFO that I've got one photograph of that, but I've got photographs from inside the cabin that's got maker's plates and gauges on it. I've got more aerials from the flood that ravaged Australia. And I've got the tech, looking at the old tech or the new tech and what they use to fire these factories, how they use to turn their turbines, because I just think everything's electricity. It's only electricity that they're using. And steam and coal, well, smells nice. And wood, well, it smells good. And that's another thing, isn't it? Like the Muslims stopped using wood to cook their kebabs, so they had to start understanding how to use ashes, coals. But again, it's a trick. It was a trick. But anyway, I might put some more up. I'm having fun with this. I've got the hang of it now. It's looking good. All right, cheers.